His birth we proclaim, then let us fly without a shred of fear. And to Biafra, was secret and nation. Oh, Fatherland, please give us sovereign pledge, defending thee shall be our dedication. Singing along will count for privilege. The waving storm of Greenland mornings, the fleet shall always be of liberty.
This one is stars of Biafra, in Biafra land. We're running to Saguari way from our back province. Legend Rasta, Baba Chums, boom.
Standing place on the beat.
I see you, Jenny.
See me, I come from Biafra. See, I come from Biafra. I come from the land of the rising sun. Is the land of my birth. See me, I come from Biafra. Oh, I am from Biafra. Yeah, I'm proud of the land of the rising sun. Is the land of my birth.
I will never be frustrated. I will never run away.
Never run away.
I will always believe in the one the king and my father told me.
My father told me.
Oh, my Biafra is a beautiful place, and it's so good for the people to live.
Yeah.
No wonder people they are free, no pressure here to see. If you like me, go follow me, go. I'm gonna show you many things so we like. Yes, so be inside the Biafra land.
See me, I come from Biafra. See, I come from Biafra. I come from the land of the rising sun. Is the land of my birth. See me, I come from Biafra. Oh, I am from Biafra. Yeah, I'm proud of the land of the rising sun. Is the land of my birth.
Wanna go. Plenty things I see make me wanna go. No matter what the people say, no matter what they do. Biafra is my land full of good people. No matter what they do to bring us back. Forward never, backward never. Let me hear you say freedom. Brother, let me hear you say freedom. Let me hear you say freedom. My sister, let me hear you say no freedom. Oh yeah.
See me, I come from Biafra. See, I come from Biafra. I come from the land of the rising sun. Is the land of my birth. See me, I come from Biafra. Oh, I am from Biafra. Yeah, I'm proud of the land of the rising sun. Is the land of my birth. See, I'm the daughter of the Most High. We are the children of the Most High. They are planning for our downfall, but the Most High is on our side. Gone are the days of misery. Truly, right now we are seeing victory. Hey, all I see is freedom. No matter what they do, we are gonna be free. Hey, I'm proud to be a Biafran, baby. I'm not ashamed to be a Biafran, baby. See me, I come from Biafra. See, I come from Biafra. I come from the land of the rising sun. Is the land of my birth. See me, I come from Biafra.
Biafra. One love.
Danny, please on the beat.
Yes, fellow Biafrans, lovers of freedom, men and women of goodwill, conscientious people wherever you are, all over the world, I say good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and to some of you, good night, depending your time zone. Of course, this is Radio Biafra Extra and Live True Radio Biafra London, being anchored by the Deputy Leader of the Indigenous People of Biafra. His name is Mazi Uchi Mefo. He is from Abatete. Abatete is in Anambra State, and Anambra State is Biafra land. Mazi Uchi Mefo is the man who has simply assured us that he will not allow the heart of this project to see corruption. This is one issue that Nigerian cannot handle. Mazi Uchi Mefo is standing on a deputizing capacity on behalf of our Supreme Leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the Prince of Afari Ibeku, heir to the throne of Ibeku Kingdom, the one and the only man who stood up to speak for the collective interests of the Biafran people for almost 60 years now. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is from Afari Ibeku. Afari Ibeku is in Umuahia. Umuahia is in Abia State. Abia State is Biafra land. He's the director of Radio Biafra and Biafra Television, the only one that commands our loyalty. You see, there are a lot of things we see in abbreviation. We don't expect you to understand it because the knowledge behind those words is something you cannot comprehend. But one day you shall. You will. I am George Onyibe. I come from Abo. Abo is in Delta State, and I can assure you every piece of land in Delta State, everybody there are Biafrans. We can't proceed without acknowledging the Creator, He who has set our feet upon this path that we must follow. For in the end, we do not look up to man, nor the hills nor mountain to save Biafra, but we look up to the Creator, He who alone can stop the time. He who alone is God. And he will never share his glory with any man. Anyị na-aja gị mma o, maka n'eziokwu na-emara mma ịhụnanya anyị na gị, obiọma gị, o juru anya dadị o, inwe gị mgbanwe o. Ọ dịghị onye dịka gị, ịbụ Alfa na Omega. Anyị niile na-asị na n'ịdị mma o. You see. And somehow, somewhere, it's very important that we begin to redefine our stand or the reason why we are here. Our topic this evening is a day shall come, and very soon. A day will come. A day is going to come, and that day is coming very soon. A day shall come, and that day is upon us already. Our people must not forget why we are here. We are Biafrans before British government came. We predate them. Their name is not Britain, they change it. Go and find out who they are. When I sit down and hear country address themselves, I can only know the level of their manipulation and fraudulent nature by the name they bear. Today you hear British. What was their name? What is the name of their father? You will know where they are coming from. So you go back to your Bible, for instance, or you go back to your Quran, depending on the very religious book that is used to destroy your head. You begin to hear names that don't exist again. And some of you think these countries are in heaven. You begin to hear Amorite, Moabite, Amalekites, AI. Where are these people? Where are these people? After shitting inside the church, you change your name. And then the other one, to deceive them so that they don't know who they are, they change that. Who is British government? Britain. What was your name before you changed to Britain? And somewhere along the line, you change it so you can run away from your atrocity. People must understand. We are a people. Biafrans are people in need of freedom. There is no country today that can come out and beat their hand in the chest, who are not part of the robbery going on in Biafra land. This is the problem. You don't want us to talk about it, but this remains the truth. No country in the world today that can come out who are not part of the armed robber who have held us at the gunpoint. But they have to make the troubles go away, so they change the name. And then they come and say, you are Nigeria, and we are jumping up and down. Our pain is that many people still cannot see beyond their nose. The reason we are here is to stop Nigeria. And only good men and women alive will stop Nigeria. Criminals will not. They will create form and room for indulgence. They will lie. You know, the territorial integrity of Nigeria is something we are considering. But why is Britain running from European Union? That in territorial integrity is not, it doesn't matter to all of you, right? And then the other one will come, you say, you know, when we divide Nigeria, there will be war in Africa, then we will give you that war. This one that is coming, prepare to kill the whole of Africa, because Europe will not be left out. The Mediterranean Sea will eat people and we eat no more. Those in Libya killing poor people, poor Africans, idiot like you, trying to cross to Europe to look for good health. Some idiot in Libya are killing them. Prepare, you will have very good meat to sell. Those who buy kidney, prepare your lab, you will see kidney to buy. This thing you people are starting. People should understand why we are here. Stop this evil called Nigeria. Stop stinking Biafran people. You people want to kill us. The people you try to kill, all of them are not dead. Some of them may live in the bush, in the forest today. They are watching all of you. Kingdom rise and kingdom fall. Nobody can stop Biafra. You people cannot stop Biafra. Hand join against hand. All of them will be broken by the Almighty in the end of the day. You people cannot stop Biafra. The greatest mistake British government made was to allow a cross-section of Biafran to survive. British government, you would have poisoned all of us. Now it is too late. There's a city far away, still an old rugged cross. It is the emblem of suffering and shame. For it was there the British government slayed and murdered us, that the oil may flow to London. Now we cherish the old rugged cross. All our trophies at last we lay down. We're fighting to restore Biafra land. You can still come back and steal oil. A day will come, and the day is almost upon us. And so in case you are asking, what are they doing already? We are telling the world to stop stealing from Biafra land, and then take these things honorably. Our leaders say it's time without number. British government, you don't have to steal this soil. If you are giving some percentage to United Nations or European nation, you don't need to steal it any longer. Come and take. We don't need them. But for our time and space, you can't stop us. The world or majority of the country in the world have been feeding on the misery of our people for as far as we can remember. We are the only people being killed and nobody is reporting about it. We are the most endangered species of Homo sapien here on earth. It is the genocide in Biafra land that nobody will talk about. We are the people who are constantly being persecuted, humiliated, intimidated, harassed across the globe, right here in our own land. What is our crime? Some people like Britain want to steal oil under the radar, unaccounted for. But no, it will not always be this way. I believe life is all about rules and regulation, as well as law and order. And in the absence of these rules and regulation, law and order, we are savages. The problem of the world today has been the misplacement of priority to such situation where people defend, promote anarchy, and yet compare a cross-section of the world to the justice system, which actually promote injustice. Understand, from the beginning of the creation of the world, The very first recorded event in the Bible says God created Adam and Eve. And he gave them rules. He gave them regulation. He placed order there. Now, this is what God did. He said, Adam, Eve, you can eat every fruit here, but don't touch the tree of life. For the day you shall eat of the tree, you will surely die, knowing good from evil. Do not eat that fruit. That was rule. That was order. That was to keep them in check. And he went on to tell Adam, you are the head. Everything I've created, give name to them. This is your wife. Look at the earth. Subdue it before you. Have dominion over them. These were regulations. And so as regulated or as directed by God, Adam regulated everything. And the moment these laws, rules, and regulations were violated, anarchy started. It's amazing today, there are many countries of the world who are actually promoting anarchy. But at the end of the day, they are the people trying to say, oh, obey the law, go to ICC, go to International Criminal Court, go to United Nations, oh, go to International American Justice of Peace. But most of these people are the one promoting the anarchy. And now the truth cannot be overemphasized. In the absence of rule, in the absence of rules and regulation, in the absence of law, we are all savages. You see, it's very fascinating when you drive an automobile in a day like this. Now let's draw an insight from there. When you have access to automobile, I mean motor, when you are driving a motor, it's amazing. You sit in a car, you start the engine, and you drive into the runway or the main road, and then there are other vehicles there. And then inside the vehicle, you may decide to wind up and your vehicle is a tinted glass. And then you are moving in opposite direction with another vehicle. And then all of a sudden, you on the trafficator, indicate that you are going to either the left or the right, or you are maintaining your position at the middle. The next driver understands the rules. The either hasten up or they pause. And then there are vehicles coming from behind you. The moment you apply your brake, it sends a signal to the vehicle behind you that you are slowing down. They also apply their brake, but they are not seeing you. They can't talk to you. And when you see somebody, you flash the person light, it sends a signal, it sends a message across. And so it's amazing that the first automobile that was manufactured did not have trafficator. The first automobile that was manufactured did not have brake light. The first automobile that was manufactured did not even have headlamp. And so they moved anyhow. They were chaos. But you know, from one problem to another, there were need to create law and order. And by the time they have recorded some accident, and people who have brain analyze the cause of the accident, they moved for solution. Today there is still accident, and we know this accident is something that cannot be avoided, but it can be managed. But you need to be there when automobile was there and there was no trafficator or headlight or brake light. Imagine in a modern day society. Imagine somewhere like America, somewhere like the zoo, Nigeria, somewhere like Saudi Arabia. People are driving without trafficator or brake light. Imagine what will happen. Imagine the level of chaos. This is exactly what is happening in the world today. They understand that it is impossible to drive in America in 3 kilometers or 1 kilometer without having accident when there are other automobiles on the way with you. And so the essence of creating trafficator and other makeup of the automobile is to actually control or create a sanity, conducive atmosphere for people to live. This is how life functions. When it comes to the issue of Nigeria, the laws, the order, the rules, and the regulation doesn't function. It doesn't work. And the world knows it's not working. And then there are a lot of organizations who are there telling you, oh, we are here to maintain law and order, but it's not working. In the absence of these rules, this regulation, this law and order, we are all savages. Nigeria come up, they give you BB grammar. The Britain come out, give you BB grammar. There is no one that make me sick when I hear people saying the territorial integrity of Nigeria cannot be negotiated. You should be ashamed of yourself anytime you use that word. It doesn't matter who you are. Any day you come out and you tell the world that the territorial integrity of Nigeria cannot be altered, they see you, the world see you as a criminal. And rightfully so, that is who you are. Because the territorial integrity of Nigeria has been tempered to suit the need and the desire of the armed robber. British government sued Bakassi Peninsula to Cameroon, to French, the fellow armed robber. Bakassi Peninsula is Biafra land. It was stolen from Nigeria. I'm not talking about the Ambazonia now. You talk about our Atiku village, Adamawa, most of them were Cameroon. By referendum, they become Nigeria. It suits the purpose of the terrorists, the invaders of our land. And so they don't shout about it. But today, for you to say Biafra will not be divided, because it will not favor you, it will not give covering to your looting any longer, you lie. A day will come, and that day is almost upon us. As a result of the manipulation of the antecedent, our free will was taken from us, all of us, from Arewa to Duduwa, from Ududuwa to Biafra. All of us, our free will have been taken from us. When I sit back, I look at Nigerians. I look at their interest. There is nobody who is fighting for their right outside IPOB. Let me tell you something. When the Yoruba fight for a better Nigeria, we don't hide our feelings. I personally don't hide my feeling. Yoruba have 10%. They have the reason. Yoruba, born and unborn, dead or alive, have reason why Nigeria must remain. Only idiot Yoruba or sincere Yoruba want Nigeria divided. Don't you get it? Without IPOB, we are gone as a people. Let's hope this generation will do the right thing. Only sincere, genuine Yoruba, we want Nigeria to divide. 70% of people who work in British company or a company are Yoruba. They have their own percentage there. It is the same thing with Fulani and Hausa. They don't have any reason why Nigeria should divide. Oil in Biafra is all they want. And rightfully they are having it. You come to Biafra land. Majority of the governor don't want Nigeria to divide. Why? Because they have their own percentage. Look at T.O.J. and the son. If this governor from poor state can steal that amount of money, imagine what governor of Bayelsa has stolen. Imagine what governor of Rivers State have stolen. Imagine what governor of Delta State will steal. Imagine what born to rule governors will steal. Imagine what 10% governors will steal. And so you see the reason why you are saying Biafra, all those your senator, half of a rep, half of a representative, they are just looking at you and mocking at you. But only IPOB. IPOB can change their language. They collect their own percentage. Then we start speaking one Nigeria. Only IPOB is fighting for the genuine interests of genuine people. That is the difference between all of us. But I tell you the truth. A day will come, and that day is almost upon us. Don't you understand? That is why today, all the groups who are functional in the city, in this zoo called Nigeria, all of them, nobody can say anything. All of them are being, how do I put it? In the zoo called Nigeria, you have doctor. Doctors are supposed to save life, care for life. But do you know the doctors in Nigeria actually take life? Do you know that if you are giving birth in Nigeria as a pregnant woman, do you know there is every possibility that doctors will change your children? During the time my wife is having children, I'm always there. Believe me, we keep time. Thank God I'm alive. Thank God I'm around, rather. So once my wife is on labor, the next all road lead to the hospital. I follow them to take delivery. Do you know why? Because I know from my DNA we always have boys. Get our chromosome is pure boys. All of them why? And I know that most doctors are there to take your son and give you daughter. Because of the food you eat, some of the food you eat, it had damaged all the whole Y chromosome in your body system, and all you have is SS. You don't know the evil these people are doing to us, but we will analyze them later on, not on this segment. The doctors in Nigeria will take your male child and sell it. Some of them will put dead baby for you and tell you they are dead. I'm telling you what most doctors in Nigeria do. And so if you are not, you don't have a doctor you can trust, you are in trouble. It's Nigeria. If they want us to call him, we will call him. So the moment my wife deliver, I follow them bumper to bumper. That is why if we say go back to your roots, some people will not understand. I know we have family mark. I have said this before. If I give birth to children, I take it home, my parents examine it. Does it mean we don't trust my wife? We trust everybody, but the culture must be observed. And when the elders cross-check the baby, they shake their head, confirm. Because doctors change baby. Doctors change baby. Doctors change baby. There are people in the hospital. The moment you deliver, they have switched your baby. That is Nigerian for you. Some doctors are ritualists. They are busy looking for your blood, cutting your private part, selling your kidney. They are evil, only in Nigeria. Doctors are supposed to care for life. But am I saying there is no good one? There are. A wonderful one, I must tell you. But the evil one outnumber the good one. Look at Nigeria. Only one group is fighting to destroy this evil enclave called Nigeria. Only IPOB. Every other group are negotiating. They are negotiating for their percentage. Any doctor that is willing to do the right thing, only God that protects them. And the world know all these things. In Nigeria, the lawyers make your case worse. The lawyers who are supposed to defend justice make sure justice is denied. Let me tell you how they function. If God have mercy upon you and you have a case, you now go for a lawyer and say, please come and defend me. In fact, in most cases, it's your lawyer that will push you. Don't agree, we will appeal, we will file in the case, we will robotize, we will amakatize, and when we finish, they will pay you bill. And the lawyer know you don't have money. The next thing the lawyer will do is you pay legal fee. Of course, it must be attached to the condition that you'll be paying their transport, maybe 5,000 or 25,000. The lawyer will make sure that 20 years later, you will still be paying transport fare. It is evil. Even when the judge is willing to give you justice, some lawyer will say no. They will even take permission. Go and ask the SS lawyer that took me to court. They didn't come one day because they want the judge to hold my matter down. And then who gives you justice in a day like that? A day is coming, don't worry. In Nigeria, the lawmaker don't make law. What they do is to pass on decree. Majority of the Nigerians don't know that Nigeria is run by decree. One idiot will wake up one day and remind you about decree 12 of section 98 decree. And all of you are just now, oh, Tanko has spoken. Tanko has spoken. When a Sharia judge is in charge of a secular system, judicial system, and you don't know it is a decree. But when we are talking now, you say, yes, we the lawmaker inside the hollow chamber, thunder will fire all of you. But a day is coming. And the day is very closer. No, how can Sharia Tanko Alhaji Tanko, being in charge of a secular law, the man who never went to law school in London. He didn't go to any law school in Nigeria. He's your Chief Justice, CJN. And the only thing you hear, the only good English that comes out from their mouth, yes, honorable member, we in the Hello Chamber. These are idiots, very hopeless idiots. And Nigerians are being ruled by decree. But of course, they don't know the difference between decree and normal constitution. They don't even know. Because for some group of idiots to come out, and when you thought they say, we the people of Nigeria, constitution according to we the people, who is this idiot, the people of Nigeria? Now you know why they're afraid of constitutional review. Now you know why anything concerning that law, Fulani want it that way. Your vice president is a professor of law, supposedly Yoruba man, and a very man of God, filled with the Holy Ghost. Did you not see how lawyer behave? Usibanjo is being deputized by, he's deputizing a dead man. Have you not seen how lawyer work? And when you go to London or America, they'll be, oh, he's a professor of law, professor of idiots. A day will come, and that day is almost upon us. We have policy maker. The only policy they are making is to emasculate the people of Nigeria. Look at what the governor of Lagos State is doing. Some people think he's using it to attack Hausa Fulani, but it's a lie. He's using it to attack Nigeria, because both Yoruba will suffer for it. Both Igbo, Hausa, all of you will suffer for it. But that is Nigerian method. Nigeria want to impoverish all their youth, so we remain beggar. And rightfully so, all of you are destined to live as a beggar and die as a beggar. Watch the idiot ruling us. They are the same category of people. We now, they want to reduce us to common beggar. Bambiala. Look at all the policy they make. One idiot will wake up one day. Yes, I'm banning keke na pepe. Yes, I'm banning motorcycle. Hey, because of development of enumeration. Is the city built for the people? Is the city meant for the people, or the people are meant for the city? Which one? Nigeria is the only place where you put switch on traffic light. Policemen will connect light, remote control, or switch of a traffic light and hide in one corner. And then the other are who are idiots on uniform will stand there. Once they see your vehicle or they look at somebody who is holding money, they off the light. You see traffic light is reading 10. It's supposed to get to 50 before it stop you. You want to speed up, they will off it immediately. If you don't stop, they will use motorcycle to pursue you. And when you hear them, oh, we are closing border so that there can be no more importation of rice. At the same time, these people are saying, we are opening border so that every African can become Nigerian citizen. These are policy makers. But a day will come, and that day is almost upon us. We talk about the government of the day. What are they there to do? To loot. What are they governing? Buhari is dead. They import a president. I used to hear people who were shouting, oh, good luck is sinful, good luck is sinful. But I can hardly hear them talk about lead Buhari or Jubri. Look at Nigeria now. Let me tell you what Buhari said recently. The president of Nigeria has directed that Boko Haram can be killing people now. It's their turn. Very soon, he will come for them. He's going to kill all Boko Haram. Boko Haram must be stopped. He's coming for them. How many years? Ndiara. And you see the Yoruba on the Gota media. They say, yes, the president has directed that the time to kill Boko Haram is at hand. And very soon, he will stop all the Boko Haram. Even though they kill 30 people in Borno, they may kill small again tomorrow. But he's doing everything to... Who is all this idiot? Who is all this idiot? Since this beginning of this year till today, there is no single day you do not have... That one they told you is 30. It's 300. They just remove 0 from the back. That is how they give their report. And somebody say, oh, the government of Nigeria. Who are these idiots known as the government of Nigeria? But a day will come, and that day is almost upon us. You have the next set, the journalists. A country where the journalists will see the truth. But they can't say the truth, even when they want to say the truth, because they know they will be killed like Dele Igiwa. And every day we sit by the radio and we hear them analyze news. We hear them compare us to believe what we all know is wrong. And they just know the truth. I listened to the radio station today. I feel the pain of the journalists. I know if he was a member of IPOB, they would have sacked him because he would have said the truth. Only IPOB members say the truth in Africa. And people were calling, this killing is becoming too much now. This government is not trying. Everybody, some people say, if you like, cut me off, but I have to say it. The man was doff-handed. I pity that man. You see few journalists like that. Where I pity for that man is when they were talking about Chima, the one that was killed by Operation Crack, Nigerian police in my one Port Harcourt. They were talking about how the guy was killed. Finally, they have brought out the dead body. Nigerian police and Nigerian media told us that when Chima died, they took Chima for autopsy. That autopsy report said that Chima has too much sugar in his system. But the Chima dead body they brought out now, they used cutlass to butcher Chima. And the doctor that gave report said no form of autopsy had been performed on Chima. Chima, alongside with other 4 Biafrans, were kidnapped by Nigerian police. They saw 150,000 with them. They tried to blackmail them that they are armed robber. These boys are not armed robber. They are innocent people who thought they are Nigeria. Don't know that Nigeria is evil that must be destroyed. As I'm talking to you, people stood up and say, bring out these people. Chima's wife is pregnant and will soon put to bed. Chima is a poor mechanic trying to take care of his family. But what is he saying? Chima cannot go to bank because Nigeria will collect all the money under alert charge. Chima hold his only last kobo in his pocket. Nigerian police want to collect it. They think Chima have any other money anywhere. They start butchering Chima. They start cutting Chima. Go and look at the other boy that survived. Go and look at him. His nyash, his bumbo is rotten already. The Nigerian media will tell you the government is looking into it. All these things is not talking nonsense. I was sorry for that journalists. But as I'm talking to you now, Chima have more than 300 machete cut on him. Nigerian government should bring Chima picture, let the whole world see it. Shame will kill all of you. But the journalists cannot say it. Either they are Yoruba people who want to protest the interests of Nigeria or they are afraid. The good media personnel cannot say the truth. As I'm talking to you, all the good media personnel are inside the dungeon somewhere in Nigeria. Somewhere by the Fulani and British government. But a day will come, and that day is almost upon us. The security outfit, starting from Boko Haram, Miati Allah, Mark Ben, Fulani herdsmen, Nigeria Artillery, Nigeria Air Force, Nigerian Navy, Nigerian Immigration, Nigerian Custom, Nigerian Road Safety, Nigerian Civil Defense, Nigerian Police, Nigerian Boy Scout, Nigerian Girls Brigade, all of them are terrorists. Go to Umuahia, you will understand what I'm saying. Okon is crying, oh, they say they will kill my children. Oh, Oko, it's not only you, Okon. It's a shame you have not learned. That money they pay you, you will vomit it. Okon, tell those touts who are in uniform, all those are who are, tell them to paplo. That thing you call Biafra war ended in no more here. In that same area, in that same compound where you want to start another one, this one will consume all of you. Okon, you have a choice. You can choose to be like Brutal and come and kill 28 people again and kill Jack the dog and think you will walk away. Okon, you will suffer for it. Anybody do anyhow, then go see anyhow. Go and report to the devil. Go and report to the angel. Go and report to God. Our case are clear. We want to bury the king and the queen that was killed by the Nigerian terrorist state. You may say, oh, we are going to carry the dead body. Let's humiliate him and the canon. Let's intimidate him. But everything you people will do will bring us closer to Biafra. Okon, you can respect yourself. We will not judge Akwa Ibom because of you, because we are not sure of your DNA. But we tell you, we will send a message to you. You will hear from us. Ukun. All those who cannot pay their children's school fees. All those police, civil defense, all of you idiot. Put more checking points. 14th is already here. 14th is already here. Bring gun. You are buying gun, buying ammunition, buying helicopter. You want to monitor people doing burial. But this is a humiliation on all the Igbo people. All the monarch, all the governor is a humiliation on all. You think they are doing to us? You think you are doing to us? On the 14th, we are there. The king will be buried. No amount of intimidation. Anything you want to do, we are waiting for you. Have it at the back of your mind. This will not be the first time you are carrying dead body. Where is Fela mother dead body? You killed Saruwiwa. You were so wicked that you took Saruwiwa dead body. You poured acid there. You destroyed Saruwiwa body that tomorrow nobody know where Saruwiwa is. The same thing you did to Adakaburu. This is what Fulani British Nigeria does. But it doesn't concern us. Our destination is Biafra, and Biafra we shall get. So all those of you, they have given 100,000, 50,000, 20,000. You are there in Osishoma, you are there in Omuahia. You are jumping ahua. Are you not ashamed? Nigerian army now, you are climbing pole looking for camera. Those of you now, by anybody you see climbing pole, it's Nigerian army. They are looking for camera. They are so lazy, so useless, they lose focus. They are searching for camera everywhere now. Why are they afraid of camera? As honorable as they are, as disciplined as they are supposed to be doing their job. Imagine an American army doing their civic duty, and then they are hiding for camera. What are they hiding for? Because they are terrorists. They cover their face. They don't go with their name. They come with mask. Inside them, they are wearing Boko Haram cloth. So the moment they leak their cover, they remove the uniform and they begin to slaughter people. But we are waiting for all of you. We are waiting for all of you. We want to bury the king and the queen. Nothing more, nothing less. But you say you are going to stop it, you are going to do something. Now, let me tell you, some people will call and say, oh, IPOB too, they threaten. IPOB threaten, they don't do anything. Pray to God that it doesn't take you unaware. Because you don't have sense. If you have sense, you won't even call this radio and be saying that nonsense. Thunder will fire you. Thunder will fire you. You are waiting for Nnamdi Kanu to give you order. Thunder will fire you. They rape your mother, kill everybody in your village. You can't even start the war. So that will come and back you up. You are there saying, oh, we have been threatened. You think anybody write agenda for us? Have it at the back of your mind. We will tell you how it's going to be. What you don't know, you don't know. Man fear which they don't understand. All road lead to Umuahia. Every Boko Haram, let them hire hotel, let them be there. Of course, every IPOB, everybody coming there, we have sent a message across to you through your coordinator. Abide by those directives. We assure them if they drop one person dead, their number will not be complete. All of on our way there already, all of on our way will still come. Whether you do helicopter, whether you do anywhere. If you now kill one Biafran person, on our number no go complete. On our number no go complete. We will be there to bury the king and the queen. That we are not coming to agitate for Biafra there. We will bury them, but agitation continue. APC, or what is the name of the useless governor, political party in power, you cannot do anything because the last time I checked, PDP and APC are the same people. They finished looting Nigeria for 16 years. All of a sudden, all of them decamp, they become APC. And some idiots are still thinking there is a difference between APC and PDP. This is how they will use your head, oh. And then all of a sudden, all of them say, oh, PDP, APC have failed us. We have to go back to PDP. Or if they see PDP cannot recover, they now form another one, QZA, political party. This is what they do to us. A lifetime, they fooled our father. We cannot afford to let them fool us our lifetime. So those military, your day will come and it's almost upon you. We have told you, you will use your hand to initiate a state of anarchy. And we will help you to make sure that Nigeria will be burnt down. From her arches, a new breed of Yoruba nation will emerge. A new breed of Hausa that will not be ruled by Fulani will emerge. a new breed of Biafran nations trapped in the prison called Nigeria, all of them will emerge. Europe will feel the impact of this hulobalo they are causing in Africa. Europe will feel the impact. Build walls. Be ready to receive migrants. Be ready. You want Nigeria, be? Don't worry. Kill us. Just be killing us. You think you are reducing our population? We are diversifying. We are mutating. We have developed defense mechanism. I should say we are invisible, you can't see us. But we are here with you. Kingdom rise and kingdom fall. So those of you who are there, they give you 50,000, 20,000. You they dream here now for your mind. When I catch them, I know what to do, man. You be idiot. You are idiot. Go and look at the person giving you this order. He is not as educated as you are. Look at Brutai very well. Look at Brutai. Look at Commissioner of Police. All these police people now no get sense. On our guard, then give them paper to read. He did that. They say, Amen. Amen. Transmission, transmission, transmitter. Amen. Amen. The elimination of transmitter of transmission. Sir, hey, who guy is now answering corporal, sir? In the ara. And it's your guy who order from above. Thunder will fire all of you. Come and tell Brutai to give a speech. You will know that the IG of police is very educated. Go and look at Magu and the rest of them. And you are very intelligent. You want us to respect you. Your organ cannot read the script written for him. Amen. Transmission, transmitter, transformer. Amen. The assassination of kidnapping process of transmission. Amen. Ndiara. And then you are there in Afari Beku. You have seen bloody civilian. Come and keep bloody civilian. No, come and keep bloody civilian. There are 3 regions in Nigeria. These 3 regions are slaves. A day will come and that day is almost upon us. You talk about the educational sector. They are destroying education. Lecturers have pregnanted or defiled almost all the female students to give them greed. The men will be sent out of the school or they will turn to laborer to graduate from school or they will become cultists, killing for these lecturers and politicians. Most of you do not know that politicians pay lecturers to recruit your children who are supposedly schooling in Nigerian university to be their cultists. Point 1. Lecturer have Shell and other oil company to recruit students and turn them to cultists and militant. They use them and kill them. You want us to give you name? You think we are ignorant? The educational sector actually destroy education. For instance, Nigeria, who is forbidding you from teaching our children about Biafra, they not evil. The Nigeria education sector are teaching Oduduwa about Oduduwa. They are teaching Arewa about Arewa, but they forbid you from learning about Biafra. Because of Biafra issue, they remove history from education. What are they running for? But a day will come, and that day is almost upon all of you. You look at the entertainment industry. What are they doing there? They are destroying your culture. Nigeria entertainment industry. The next thing you see all those idiots. They now say, oh, one man now come and do ritual. He now kill his father. He now kill his mother. He now become a ritualist. He will now enjoy the money like 1 week. Then one Yoruba pastor will come and fight him. Now say Holy Ghost fire. The other one Ogomo will now die. And then Holy Ghost fire will win. But why is the Holy Ghost fire running for Boko Haram? Ndiara. Why all of you, all these idiots running for the Boko Haram? It's only a home video. So the entertainment industry even destroy everything left for you. If not for the fear of IPOB, they have started acting film now. One of them is Bakassi. They are trying to tarnish the image of IPOB as a rebel group that is fighting Nigeria. But Nigeria is the terrorist state. We are the real angel. We are the real good people fighting terrorists. Every colonial master is a terrorist, and we are against their policy in Africa. We are the good men. IPOB is the good men. Nigerian handlers are Boko Haram. They are all terrorists. We are the avengers fighting the terrorists. But they pay their money, they change it. A day shall come very soon, and that day is almost upon all of us. We look at humanitarian organization. I listen to the news today, and they are saying that the United Nations, or which other organization is this, that they are going to withdraw their support from Yemen. That the way they don't know where the money is going to, and because of that, they won't help people again. I was just wondering. I was wondering. You are withdrawing support because the terrorist is powerful. But we know the game. If you are there to do humanitarian job, you will stop the killing. But you people prefer giving them the drug and let the killing continue. We know what happened. Nigerian will come, say, oh, Boko Haram ransack this village. London will enter. Oh, we are going to build IDP camp. They build IDP camp, they divide it into two. One is for female, one is for male. Then the one that is for female, all those idiots in the army start sleeping with them, pregnant all of them. Then the one that is for men, they recruit them into Boko Haram. In case you people don't know, all those Boko Haram that are being captured recently and incorporated into army, they are the one they open border for. They know if they allow them to move in 1,000, you will discover. Now they are bringing them in batches. Oh, another 600 Boko Haram are captured and rehabilitated. They are deceiving us. Make no mistake about it. Don't let anybody deceive you. A day is coming, and that day is almost upon us. Don't let anybody deceive you. You go back to the development sector. They don't allow Biafra land to be developed. People do not understand. In as much as you are blaming your governor as a Biafran for not tying your road or breaking your house without benefit, understand that Fulani are the one influencing the Nigerian state is behind. Now let me tell you something. We have trunk A road and we have trunk B road. According to the fraudulent decree of Nigeria, the state government does not have the power to maintain trunk A road. They call it federal government road. That is why the road that lead from Port Harcourt to Aba, Wike, no governor of Abia, idiot Orji Zokalo, don't have Okezie Bazo, do not have the right to tie that road. Even though government says if you tie it, it's your money. It's a lie. They don't want you to tie it. Only one man broke the rule. Only one man, and that is Peter Odele. Peter Odele in his time, it was unbearable. Peter Odele said no. He mobilized people. Till today, even the one Chibuika Amici spent, they were not paid. But those of you who don't know, when you are traveling from Port Harcourt to Aba or from Aba to Port Harcourt, you'll be cursing your governor. Oh, these governors are idiots. Oh, these governors are wicked. Oh, these governors are eating the money. Rightfully so, they are idiots and they are wicked. But let me tell you, it's not their fault. Nigerians don't want Biafra land to be developed. That is why from Port Harcourt to Imo, from Port Harcourt to Akwa Ibom, from Akwa Ibom to Cross River, from Anambra to Delta, every Biafra land, you must not have good road. The reason you can drive from Anambra to Delta is because of Miriam Babangida. You know, Babangida actually tried to do some things for our people so that we will forget about the loot of war, the spoil of war, Miriam Babangida. And so, at the end of the day, you come to the development sector, there is a deliberate attack. You people don't know that all the seaports, all the local seaports through which people like Atiku smuggle in their goods, share smuggling in their goods. Do you know they have shut them down? From Calabar to Port Harcourt, all of them, every ferry joint, they have locked them down. Because the news, I think since last week, Tuesday, the news is that Mazen and the Kanu is going to come in through the Port Harcourt road. They have seen it in the area. Mad people. They have seen it everywhere. They don't want your land to be developed. Yoruba is telling you, leave our Lagos, leave our Lagos. As if Yoruba have any container in Lagos. Very soon, Hausa will say, leave our dry dock, leave our dry dock, leave our desert seaport. You don't know you have desert seaport in Hausa land. So because you don't have sense as a Biafra, you have seaport, but they stop it from developing. So you take it to Yoruba land. From Yoruba land, our Fulani will use motor. They will carry it to Abuja, Kano, or Kaduna. You go to the Sambisa forest, desert seaport, or desert port and carry it. And when they are doing all these things to us, they think we are stupid. Of course, they think so. And rightfully, some of us are stupid. Yoruba is telling you, leave our Lagos, leave our Lagos, leave our seaport, because we don't have seaport. And then you go to, they move it from seaport, take it to Meduguri. Meduguri will say, oh, leave our desert port, leave our desert port. A day will come, and that day is almost upon all of you. Make no mistake about that. A day shall come where doctors who are supposed to care for life will no longer take life. A day shall come when no lawyer who is supposed to protect justice system will promote injustice. A day shall come where no lawmaker will bring in policies that are meant to destroy the people. A day shall come when the policy maker will make policy for the good of the people. A day shall come when the government of the day will focus on the well-being of the people. I say a day shall come when the journalists will report the truth without fear or favor of the government of the day. A day shall come when the military and the police will not be killing civilians, protecting terrorists, and their criminal acts stopped. Believe me, a day will come when the educational sector will teach the people the truth. A day will come when the movie industry will act to educate and not to determine, to deter, to destroy our culture and tradition. A day shall come when humanitarian organizations will stop deceiving the world on who, on how, or how to help, rather choose to help all who are in need. A day will come when everybody shall be allowed to take care of their land, irrespective of whose earth is God. A day will come where we will be respected. So we are Biafran, not where we are being relegated to the background because of who we are. And because of this day, because of this reason, that is why IPOB is here. All we are here to do is to usher in this day. And make no mistake about that. You are Biafra, you don't understand who we are, why we are here, what we are here to do. I just put you into remembrance. We want that day. That day where our people will come home without being afraid of Fulani. Those of you in the diaspora, be sincere when you are coming home. Is it not fear that grip you? This is what they want. Those of you in Nigeria, are you not afraid? Somebody say, hey, they are afraid, they are talking, thunder will fire you. That is why I don't take nonsense. We need to be doing something, Then when I come here, I say, yes, I want to announce to you that we killed the 20 Nigerian army, and then we killed 40 Navy. Are we terrorists? Are we terrorists? Are you an idiot that you don't have sense? Give us order, give us order. Are you an idiot? Are you a Fulani that they are giving order to kill people? We are who we are, and we are meant to do what we are supposed to do. And we don't owe anybody any explanation. We are here to make sure that no idiot remain in Nigeria. Yoruba must take their Motekon and defend Yoruba land. And let's not deceive ourselves. Hausa must take their Alahaji Damborobaka Shege security outfit and defend Hausa land. Fulani must go and embrace Sharia. Their Boko Haram defend their territory. And the Biafra nation must go. We're looking for a time where we can come home and tell our children the story of who we are. A time where people will respect us for who we are. I'll be back in a minute.
This is my song for freedom. They call me Chris Jokey. Even though I walk through the valley of shadow of death, I fear no evil, for still God is always with me. Yeah, He's always with me. And the sun will rise, my brothers will be coming home. Yeah, we made it through the sun to home. We gave our blood to redeem our land, and no time is too late. To join me, let us get it now, now. For happiness we all rejoice. Yes, we are, the children of God. I am talking about a holy land, yeah, where God will always reign, and the sun will shine again. So we the people rejoice, yeah, where no one will tell me, yeah, that my song is suicidal, that I will lose my life for singing songs, where there is freedom of speech. Mr. Mefo will remind us, yeah, that we are children of the Most High God. In Jerusalem we meet again, yeah, cause we are, yes, we are the children of God, and the sun will rise. My brothers will be coming home, yeah, we made it through the sun to home. We gave our blood to redeem our land, and no time is too late. So join me, let us get it now, now. For happiness we all rejoice. Yes, we are, the children of God. We are praying for the moment, yeah, when heaven will come for us, and the world will talk about us, so no one else have to die. All this nation will respect us, yeah. Understand we just wanna go back home. No amount of gun can stop the show, yeah. Cause we all got possessed, and the spirit is in me. My director will return home, yeah. Show us love we used to do before. Beautiful faces that we see again, yeah. We need you, we miss you, and we wait on you. And the sun will rise. My brothers will.
Yes, the sun will surely rise and our brothers will come home. Let nobody deceive you about that. A day will come, and that day is almost upon us. So when you are in Afari Beku, you are doing Ahua, you should see how, just go and look at the mirror and see how useless you are. Those people think you don't have sense. All those old idiots, whether they are governor, they are idiot, whether they are senator, lawmaker, as far as all of you pledge to one, and all of you are idiot. But the idiot in Afari Beku, go and set mirror and look at yourself. This is the part you don't like. As far as you come every day harassing us or intimidating us, thinking you will put fear into us, we keep telling you that you are idiot and you are the most hopeless animal we know. Hey, we are police, we are army, we are who are. Hey, you can't bury now the kind of father. Thunder will fire you. On the 14th, the king and the queen will be buried honorably. And those of you in Biafra land, from across the globe, all road lead to Mwahia. Na yendi ni minira. Na yewe minira. Otele we rachon we ramini. Na yewe minira. But the time is almost upon us. Make no mistake about that. You are Biafra, you are here to enter. Nikome, yakunyera jabofiao. Nikome. We are telling you, look for IPOB and join. Those who are in IPOB know what will happen that day and they are ready. Those who are speaking intellectually, don't worry. Don't worry. Of course, some will die for Nigeria. Some will live for Nigeria. But those who die for Nigeria, you die in vain. You die in vain. You will not be remembered. It doesn't matter who you are. If a whole Buhari can be buried like an idiot in Saudi Arabia, and then another person is, who knows if they have even killed Aisha Buhari, because we don't hear her voice again. Because these people out of desperation can kill that woman. And then another idiot is there in Asurok. And you say, the president has spoken, the president who is getting younger. How old was I? Was I even born in 1983 when that idiot was in power? He's even younger now than he was in 83. Look for IPB family and join them. Be there, listen to what we are saying. Don't wake up and save your next generation. Nigeria is doomed. Nigeria, it must be destroyed. We are their destiny and we are their doom. You are here to join IPOB. Send your phone number, your location, and your name to our WhatsApp line. Of course, the WhatsApp line and our line is open at this moment. The WhatsApp line is 070 815 45642. 070 815 45642. Our direct line is 081 221 52971. 081 221 52971. And the special number for the female is 081 288 58614. 081-288-58614 is the special number for the female. Yes, a caller on WhatsApp. Are you still there? Caller on WhatsApp.
Yeah, I am here, my rep. I want to borrow good morning from Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. My name is Ezekwem Uchechi from Onyibe province, Biafra land, one of the principal servants of indigenous people of Biafra, IPOP, here in Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. I want to borrow the name or language my brother, one of our brothers used to call you from United States. A fearless lion with a limitless heart. That's what you are. My rep, actually, a lot of things are happening. But the most amazing aspect of it is that the people that are saying we should give them command or not giving them any command or this and that. I'm just laughing today. Some of the statements coming out from the stupid Okon. He's now running away. That means what IPOP is doing is penetrating.
What they are doing. We were born in fear. We were raised up in fear. We continue living in fear. Some of us has died in fear. This is the only thing we have received from Nigeria. And so as an Igbo man, as a Biafra man, one idiot who has not brushed his teeth for the past 30 years will come out and tell you that he's born to rule. And when you say anything, he brings out AK-47 or he brings out a knife and kill you. And then they take him to the police for safety. The next minute, they will use police van and take him to a different location. Go and check all the Fulani, Yoruba, or Hausa army who have killed a Biafra. They end up being promoted. And so we were born in a country where we do not have our rights. To mention the name of our nation before amalgamation becomes a crime. And those who did not fight back died. And those who fight back died. And then if we must die, we will choose how we will die. All these people, we are keeping them quiet, thinking they will change. If they don't change, they will bury their children before it will get to them. All they do before is to run to America, run to Ghana, run to everywhere. They destroy the educational system and their children's school in diaspora. Okon children will be hunted down. The other have been given. Let Okon boys kill anybody. They may not die today or tomorrow. Okon children will die. Let him kill people in Abia. So you know those people are people children. It's not that one Brutai did and it has not gone away. We don't forgive people. We don't forgive people. We wait for the right time to respond. This war, this Biafran war they are looking for, it will consume all of them. Divide Nigeria now. That is the only thing we are asking them. Where Bugunwata was Sakwale? Where Bugunwata was Sakwale? And then the Bugweni was saying Akwale. How long are they going to be harassing and intimidating us and think we will be taking it like that? Let them bring the hair. We are waiting for them. But we have a way we operate. That is why we are keeping quiet. Go ahead, my brother.
Yes, absolutely. Everything that have a beginning has an end. That is the nature of life. That I can't even believe myself some of the statements coming out from this man for a couple of hours now, or since yesterday till now. You know, saying IPOP stop complaining to them, to reporting them to the international community. That means they are scared. They know that the international communities are looking at them.
The international community knows Nigeria is a terrorist state. The whole world knows Nigeria is a terrorist state. The whole world knows that British government is building terrorists inside Nigeria. The whole world knows British government is running from European Union so that they will not know they are evil in Africa. But all the Francophone and Anglophone will be exposed. Africa must be free. They are joking. All of them are joking. The whole world knows that Nigeria is a zoo. The whole world knows that Nigeria is a criminal entity. The whole world knows that Nigeria is Satan abode. The whole world knows that Nigeria is evil enclave. The whole world knows that Biafra wants Nigeria to be stopped.
Now another thing also, the Nigerian soldiers, they are complaining bitterly now. They are so angry now about their fight against Boko Haram. They say, one of the articles, this is published by the Vanguard newspaper today. They are saying that they are fighting to capture Boko Haram. But the Nigerian government, Nigerian state, is releasing Boko Haram. They have been fighting using their life. Why the Boko Haram, when they catch them, they are fellow soldiers, they are fellow comrades, they will kill them. Then the Nigerian government will catch Boko Haram and release them and they integrate them in the society.
That is why when I come out, I told those of them in Umuahia that they are all idiots. Because their colleagues have died in the hand of Nigerian terrorist group called Boko Haram, Fulani Herdsmen, Miati Allah, Mark Ben, Namido, Lamido, Samisi Lamido. All of them are Boko Haram different group. Their mates are being slaughtered in the Sambisa forest. And then they are there in Umuahia looking for small girl to rape in the name of one Nigeria. That is why I tell them they are idiots. Let them look at the mirror in the hotel they are lodged now or anywhere they are. Let them go and look at the mirror and ask themselves a question. What I am here to do in Umuahia, is it what I signed up when I joined Nigerian Army? If they are able to answer these questions sincerely, the ones that are idiots will know. The ones that God will forgive.
But they cannot answer it.
You are an idiot. It doesn't matter the type of Boko Haram you belong to. Whether you are artillery, you are Air Force, you are Navy, Civil Defense, Immigration, Custom, any idiot you are, who have been assigned by the Nigerian terrorist state to go to Umuahia. Please, what you are there to do in Umuahia, is that why you sign up? Of course, there are two groups. You have the higher assassin, like a Frederick Lugard type. They are assassins. They are not Nigerian. Then you have the Nigerian who are supposedly Biafrans. They are the pathfinder for the foreigners. So make no mistake about it. We have two groups of army. Others are assassins. I don't have problem with them. Let them kill as many as they can kill, take their money and move ahead. But we are still here.
But they cannot succeed.
Don't worry, I'm talking to those now
succeed.
who are Nigerians supposedly. You could be Yoruba, you could be Hausa, you could be Igbo, you could be Niger Delta Niger, Middle Belt on top of land. You could be anything. And you sign up with the Nigerian army. Is it to come and fight people who are doing burial? Whereas just yesterday here, Boko Haram killed 30 people in Borno. Whereas the governor of Borno is crying that Nigerian army are running. In the evening, they run away from Borno. Is this what you sign up for? To kill us? Because we are not behaving like Boko Haram. But we know the truth. As far as they keep killing us, we keep quiet. They will be coming. But we will respond. Exactly. We will respond. We know
no. With what is which is what is coming out from this stupid policeman Okon now. You that is to know all this is just a threat just to make us to go and relax. But Biafrans, listen, the order have given to us. We must bury our king and our queen. It's a must. And our people, our leaders, our head of directorate, people have said it. Rabbi, a lot of comrades have said it. All road will lead to Umuahia. Come the next 2 days to go now. That thing they are waiting for years. That thing they are waiting for some months now. Let it start now. And the whole world, my happiness in today now is the whole world is seeing them. Another thing I know, one thing I want to mention, please, I don't know my brother, I know you're a good listener. Chukwuka Abiyama will bless you, Master Rabbi. Please, I thank God the effort our people made last time. We say we are looking for our brother, Chibozo Ohangnam. And when that call came on Radio Biafra, people are looking for her. It shows on Ruben One Abal also. And our brother surfaced a few days ago and started calling Radio Biafra and making his contribution. The same way, I want to please those living in United Kingdom, Rabbi Charles, please help me. Look for this, our brother. I hardly hear from him anymore on Radio Biafra. I could remember 2015. He used to be on air with our deputy, our barrister Charles, our bro. I could remember a brother that always and narrate news with our brother since a couple of years now. I've not been here. I don't know whether he's still alive or whether he's still good. Please, people in the United Kingdom to help that Biafrans are looking for him. Let him make out time. I know even though he's busy schedule to come and speak to us, let us know that he's still with us. I mean our child, as a child, He's a legal practitioner. Let him speak to us. Biafrans are looking for him. Thank you very much, Mazi Onyibe. Keep on keeping on as our deputy always say. Chukwugo Biafra is your strength. Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much. The people of Nigeria must use their head. It doesn't matter who you are. You are a Biafran, you are collecting percentage to kill us. Your time is up. We know Okun has been paid. Okun will be used for dirty job. America is aware of Okun action. China is aware. Everybody know all of you. And they are watching all of you. Caller on the line.
Hello.
Good evening from here. Go ahead, please.
Shalom, sir. Shalom, sir. My name is Francis Obioma Sunday. By the special grace of the Most High, the coordinator of Obozo Zone in Eka Barosisioma, LGA Biafra land. Sir, I want to speak on back to roots. In Jeremiah chapter 16, verse 18, the Bible says, stand, find the ways of your forefathers, walk on it, and at the end you shall rejoice. We need to find the ways of our forefathers, walk in the ways of our forefathers, do the same way they do, and we wouldn't have the mess which we are today. But about the burial of the parents of our leader, let them do whatever they like. We must be there. And the king must be buried traditionally the way it's supposed to be now in Biafra land. There's no amount of intimidation that will stop IBOB. IBOB have come to stay to restore Biafra. We are ordained by Chukwu Okike, and we promise that we must complete the work of our Chukwu Okike who sent us. I thank each and every one of you, from our great leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, to you, Mazi Onyibe, Ikechukwu Dibia, and to all the principal officers all over the world who are working assiduously to make sure that our nation is restored. I thank each and every one of you. Continue your good works. Okike is in heaven looking down on earth. The whole world is watching, and sure, Biafra must be restored. My name once again is Francis Obioma Sunday, by the special grace of God, coordinator of Obozo. So
thank you very much.
Good night, sir. God bless.
We must continue. Call on the line. Call on the female line. I think something is wrong with the female line, but we must continue. Call on WhatsApp. Our people must understand, no amount of intimidation will deter us from doing what we are doing. Are you there, caller on the line?
Yes, I'm around.
Go ahead. Good evening from here.
Good evening. I want to thank God for you keeping up, standing on our behalf. We want to thank God for the way He has been guiding you people that our mouth speak. We are happy that we are in this very stage and that we are hopeful that we are going to be successful. One thing is sure is that the stage is already set. Before I go on, my name is Ugumba Onyemobi. I am calling from Aba. Like I said before, I want to thank you who has been keeping up. I want to thank our dear head of state, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, who has also been piloting this affair. I have spoken in this very platform for a long time, but I'm happy today, this night, for getting it through again, once again. But one thing is striking my mind. I have always asked people, do you actually ask people around you the reason why this burial is fixed on a lover's day? This burial is fixed on a lover's day. That is to say that it is not actually a burial. Rather, it is something that goes to do with marriage. Because these people involved are our earthly father and our earthly mother. And they are united in this form now, making sure that it's no longer a burial, but it's a marriage. It's a marriage in the spirit, because what we are doing is a spiritual thing. So I want people to understand it, because everything about this issue, this Biafra struggle, is in the Bible. Now, the people of God, the children of Chukwu Okike Abiyama, are going to gather. And this marriage is taking place. And I know the vultures will also gather. The vultures are gathering. They have been gathering, and they have been killing, and they have been maiming, just according to the word of the Lord in the Bible. Now they will gather again. But behold what is going to happen. Behold what is going to happen to these vultures. They are going to die en masse. They are going to be decimated en masse. I am assuring you of that. So every member of the people of God, of the children of God, should not be afraid. We are going forward on Friday to perform this very miraculous event. And at the end of the day, we are going to see how the Lord will carry us through, and everybody is going to rejoice. I only want to say this in a little bit, but my mind is just focused on this son of a bond woman. There is a son of a bond woman, even though we are now friendly with the Yorubas because of the Amoteku that they have formed. But this very man who has garnered and stirred up Yorubas, and he is the framework, the platform by which the Fulani Janjaweed came into power, and they are trying to destroy every other ethnic group. I am talking about this man called Tinubu. Tinubu is the son of a bond woman. People don't know. I want to reveal the secret that Tinubu is a legitimate son of Awolowo. If you look at him very well, the type of glass he wears, the type of disposition he possesses, you will know that Tinubu is the son of Awolowo, a legitimate son. But unfortunately, he's a bastard because he was produced by a bond woman. Because the father did not marry that woman legitimately. This is the area we are going. And you cannot imagine how this man is behaving. The Yorubas don't like him again. That is my happiness. They don't like him again, and it's going to fail. Just like Awolowo failed. Because before Awolowo died, he begged to rule Nigeria even for 1 month, but he could not succeed. And now, this useless man called Tinubu is trying to rule Nigeria. Can he succeed? No, he will not. What happened before his birth? That was when, Yoruba women like to travel to New York, Paris, London. In the time of Awolowo, this girl was a maid that was concocted by Hannah, the wife of Awolowo. I'm revealing this secret so that every good and understanding truthful Yoruba man knows about this, but they don't want to release it. So it was when Hannah, the wife of Awolowo, went to London. They like to go there and shop. Other that he went there to have a bath. Now that the drop has stopped them from going abroad going to America to have their children's bath. But in those days, it was rampant for Yorubas because they had a wherewithal. So when this wife of Yoruba, of Yoruba leader, Awolowo, went to London, the husband, Awolowo himself, was living with this man. That was how this girl got pregnant. And after this discovery, the man discovered that he cannot be exposed. He cannot have this kind of scandal. That was why he packaged this lady back to the mother in Lagos, because Awolowo had a very posh apartment in Lagos. He packaged him back to the mother and closed the matter and made sure that nobody revealed this matter. Until now, that was why everything that Tinubu needed, both overseas studies and everything, was given to him. That Tinubu you are seeing today is an illegitimate child of Awolowo because he never married a woman. She was a maid that was sent back to the mother, if at all he had a mother, a maid. So at the end of the day, he had everything. The mother is the very one that people used to call Iyaloja of the whole Lagos round, even in the whole Yoruba land. But at the end of the day, at the death of that mother, the Tinubu had to install his own mother to be the yellow jar, even up to now. People are talking about the billion van that Tinubu is carrying up and down. You know that is the money he's making from collection of market women, market men, market boys and girls in Lagos, even in the western region. Apart from the money he has stolen from the coffers of Nigeria. So this man will never get to the corridors of power. He will die seeking to rule Nigeria, seeking to rule the zoo. He will not make it. He will not make it, and he is going to die. Very even some people have proposed his death because he's going to die, just like the father died, without making an inroad into the powers of God. Let them continue to rule Nigeria. Let them continue to rule the zoo. We are going. We have already gone there. Very soon, starting from this month, you will see what is going to happen. So I am saying this to encourage my fellow Biafrans that the road is already very close. The goal is already very close. Everybody should get up. Everybody should be attentive. Everybody should be very careful. Everybody should go up and let us have our victory, because our victory is sure. Thank you very much. Next time I will call and make some other revelations that will startle people, because everything we are doing is already ordained by God. And Nnamdi Kanu is carrying it out systematically according to how it is done. Thank you very much, and God bless you. I want to thank everybody.
We must continue. And of course, on the same 14th, Yoruba will be launching on Motekon. Yoruba will be passing bill for Motekon. I hope Nigerian Fulani Boko Haram will be there in the area. Motekon will be launched and the bill passed on behalf of Motekon in Yoruba land. Idiot, I know more here. You want to do burial in the area. Call on WhatsApp. Are you still there?
Good evening, my African rep.
Good evening. Go ahead,
My
please.
name is Sam. My name is Simon Ayanogo, calling from America, Spain. Oh, hey, Biafra. Oh, hey, Biafra. Oh, hey, Biafra. It's Tukukike Abiamekeke. Bless every IPOB family members all over the world. Anywhere you are residing, Tukukike Abiama protect and guide every one of you. Protect our elbow leader, Martin Nandekano. Of our time, a man that stands for us and defend what he believes on. Mokike, protect and guide him, protect our deputy, protect all the IBOB leadership, anywhere you are supporting, anywhere you are doing, whatever you are doing to propagate this message. Mokike, protect and guide every one of us. He said, Maaz Onyibe, thank you for your topic this evening. You know, I don't know whether it be your own carpenter, it be that man, Joseph, that man where they said that not Jesus. He knock the hammer where he they enter for the head, the backhand. He they touch every part of the life, the experience, the subjugation, the rejection, the intimidation that was going on in the zoo. People don't realize, and when he say it, no case me, no case me here. No, thank you very much, because we want to talk about the development in Biafra land. These are the things we have been passing through since 2010. You know what it means to convince a white man, a German company, to bring it in Nigeria up to Imo State. No, it's marked area. Just look at Imo, look at Owerri, look at Aba. You see the difference. I thank Chukwu Kikabiawa that some of you are knowing all these things. That is why I say Nigeria no good for us. Nigeria c'est pas bon. No, we are just slaves. Anything good are not welcome there. But the center cannot hold. Nigeria must let Biafra go. And Biafra must go so Nigeria can die. Nigeria is cancer created by British. Boko Haram is ramping everywhere. They are still denying. Maaz Onyibe, do you know that Northern Forum Group have vote of confidence against this impostor. I check it, you will see it.
Anything they like, let them do. Let them condemn
it's their
Nigeria.
problem.
It's their problem. We want Nigeria divided. This is not the time to be decided. Oh, we are against Buhari. Oh, we are against this. We want Nigeria divided, simple and short. We want Nigeria divided. Let them go and do what they like with their Buhari and their Tinubu and their idiots. Let them go ahead.
Let every Biafran and any one of you in this struggle, there is one mission we have in this struggle. If you are coming in, if you are going out, those that are still yet unborn, you see the way Soviet Union is gone, that is the way Nigeria will go. You see the way Yugoslavia is gone, that is the way Nigeria will go. That is the mission here. So anybody feeding Nigeria, you are feeding your achere. Nigeria is achere. If you love Nigeria, achere gerugaka. Bechuku Kiki Abiyama bless every one of you and protect.
Thank you.
Us and guide our going out and coming in. Our enemies, they will fall. It doesn't matter who. But this fight, you don't know. Okay, you don't know. Oh, hey, Biafra, sign off from here.
Biafra, we hail thee. Our people should make no mistake about that. Our request is simple. We dash Nigerian to the lovers of Nigeria. The Yoruba that love one Nigeria, we give it to them. Hausa that love one Nigeria, Fulani, we give it to them. Biafrans that love one Nigeria, we do referendum. So the owner of Nigeria can take Nigeria. Good evening, Ada. Go ahead, please.
My name is Robert. I'm calling from Ada. I'm going to make an interview. No, Roman, I'm right. Take it to the work of Jig. As women. I got it. Where you get my? I got it. Oh, Biafra. I got it. Oh, now, Emily is land and I'm not Onyibe. You're on the Zoom. I'm not on John also our family. Our family and your family. As the idea is to say, wow, yeah, it's what we book a trainer again. We end out again. You end out family, tell you well. I fly over and Timothy. One boy and I got a Maria for me. Take you. Yeah, may take him more. When I feel more, can say this in Serena. And a message, no one a message you can I feel your mother to against me. We also know some on that. I got a meeting, but the information is out for it. One on your one man of Polonia. What come I can down. I do you make half of that I make it all one and mother. Why I said they are already up to home. But I know take 17. Yeah, when outside was the young that stuff up in my name. Now, say 100 men and you know, outside of them. You only con 100 men, or you 100 men. I see when they in and about. I also mark about the ID card, just tell my house, and I own one yam, come on other formation. How you the Bulgaria shoemaker. You have a house of more than I'm not Biafra, name be standard Biafra. I'm not in the way again, I won't be up. There's no other dragon money. It's a dragon money, a dragon money. Just so I was an hour, yes, you're a very owner. All I know is all more to hair, not hair Biafra.
Thank you very much. Whatever they do, let them continue doing. You know, when they see that, they say, oh, it's a Hausa mission. Which useless mission Hausa they did? Which useless mission Fulani they did? How those kind of idiots, I know they need them for my life. As I go on, say, hey, see my ID card. Hey, I'm a mission. Thunder will fire you that day. There are no people then they do all those things for. But it's as simple as ABCD. Nigeria is evil. Nigeria is a home of terrorists. Nigeria is a looter, a heaven for looters. We want Nigeria to stop. We are burying the king and the queen. And you know, there is always something to talk. But in the midst of this talking or seeing, there is always agenda. But everything geared towards one direction. Total dismemberment of the zoo. Owners of one Nigeria, may your life look like one Nigeria. May the life of your children look like one Nigeria. May generation after generation of your people look like one Nigeria. Most especially those of you who are struggling to keep one Nigeria. In Chukwu Kikabia Masne, Ise. 14th of February, we will be there in Omoahia. Hello. Yes, good evening from here.
Good evening, sir.
Go ahead, please. Of course, we lost that caller. Not very confident of herself, but we must continue. We will be there to bury the king and the queen, and there is nothing they can do about it. Are you there, caller on the line? Caller on the line, are you there? Caller on the line.
Hello.
Good evening,
Good evening,
sir. Good evening.
I thank you for your wonderful teaching, taking us back home for our natural food. Our natural food has been so good to our lives. I remember the one I on my ingwa. And I was doing my marambo. It is giving my ingwa. And my ingwa is good for eyesight. But today, minerals have taken place. Thank you for that wonderful teaching. Continue with it. May God bless you and your generation. And our dear beloved father, Nnamdi Kanu. I remember when Ojukwu died. I cried in my house like nobody, like it is my husband died that day. I don't know that God is preparing me, another person, because I hate to lose heroes. Thank God for Nnamdi Kanu. I remember our sister said how wicked the government are. They are very wicked. We have good hospitals in Nigeria, in Abahia, like Onitsangwa, but they don't walk the road because in Onitsangwa you have Ndocha doctors there. They take care for people who are sick, but they don't want to repair that road for the poor ones to reach that hospital where European people take care there. But they do travel abroad, see themselves, to see how wicked these governors are. They are really Shiloh. I always call them Gehenna. No good things come from Nigeria. No school. I remember the school, my children's school at college primary. Last time I went in the road, I said to go and see this. It looked like a forest. No school, no road, no light. Children are suffering. Go to Ngwa Road. You see graduates carrying sold by them. No, last 2 days I watched the TV. They said the resources of Nigeria, the oil is going down. I see that the Europeans are taking great interest of them. We are only getting few. So they want to stop them. They want to build an industry where the Europeans, which they know they have been teaching, will come and be teaching our children. We Biafra children have graduates. We have people talented that will do all the things the Europe can do more than that can do more than the European people. The president of Ghana showed the president of Nigeria example. When a European consulted disturbing people on the road that is walking road, the president of Ghana asked that European, if it is in your country, will you be walking like this? The Europeans say. He charged them. And people on Facebook were crying. Such governments, we like it in Nigeria. But we can't have such government in Nigeria. The government in Nigeria are Shilohs. They are wicked. Calling them Zoo, giving them respect. They are Gehenna. Nothing comes from Nigeria. They mention about why they stop bringing import goods, because they want their goods to be on in their country. Roasted chicken from Nigeria is more costly than the other one. They don't want foreign things. But you bring, when he is sick, you go to hospital abroad.
I use this thing to ask all the international people where governors of Nigeria go and see. Ask those governors, ask those presidents from Nigeria, a good hospital in their place. If they come, what of the poor masses who cannot go to that country, which means we are suffering? So Britain, you thief Britain, we the Biafra are the great Biafra. We are the giant of Africa, the giant of the world. Zoo is the giant of Africa. Biafra is the giant of the world. Great Britain, you have separated yourself from the OAU. Your nemesis will catch you as you are fighting for Biafra who want to separate themselves. And because you pretend thief, you have separated yourself. You have put your eyes, your hands into your eyes. Your nemesis must catch you, and Biafra must be free. Coming to the so-called armies upon Umahia. Yes, our king must be buried. When a king wants to go, you will see flowers on the way. Those armies, they are the flowers spread on the road that our will be buried. They are flowers. I am from Omonachi Diewim Isialambano. And our say says, Obarani no Zogalo. Obara Biafra Nando Zoganalo. Omuhai Waganalo. Mazi and Masi, Kachineke Goziegi. You are doing Biafra is cried because of the poor masses. See how sacrifice you have done to the people. You are crying for and because you people are crying for the masses. My Biafra must come. Your generation will enjoy whatever they have never enjoyed in their life. Mazi, I don't know what to fire you. Kachineke ekeligwe goziegi. Gozibi okay. Gozibiga go okay. Ndị amị a ihe a na-ana gburugburu a na-agba asọ okirikiri ka na-agbu ka ose a na-arị elu onweghị ha ga-eme nshi ha ga-anyụ and that day is love day. Onweghị you do to death, the love you have for the dead is to bury them. So I'm Mazi Daniel.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. We must continue. Yes, a caller on WhatsApp. Are you still there?
No. Yes, sir.
Go ahead, please.
Okay. Oh, Biafra. God bless you, sir. Thank you so much, sir. May God bless you. Make it protected. Mazi, you really inspire me with this program today. You really inspire me. 2 words now I pick from here. You say the Western world, where they done, where they profit from Africa. All those gold diggers there, where they come Africa, collect the little one we have, they will bring it to their country and use it. And when we come here, they call us immigrants, they call us slaves, they call us all sorts of names. They don't even recognize us as human beings. I so much appreciate one word, the message you sent to them, that if the world starts then in that contraction called zoo, that they should be ready to accommodate immigrants. Yes, it's a sound message to them, because what they are doing, they are the one that creates all these terrorists around. They are the one that introduce all these terrorists because they want to profit from the land, especially the British. The British, they should really be expecting terrorists, immigrants in their country. And they shouldn't say, go back to your country, because they are the one that generates this problem till today. They say we should stop blaming people, we should stop blaming them, we should stop blaming everybody, we should face our problem, we should face our situation, we should fix it. Yes,
the reason
we are trying to fix our problem. The reason
we are blaming them now is to create awareness of what they are doing. Because the time we start using our teeth, nobody will say why. There is no time to explain it. When we will respond, there will be no time to explain it. Now we are doing this.
We are trying to fix our problem. We are trying to fix our problem, but they don't want to help also. Not that we need help from them. They don't need that is we don't need any help. But they are not helping the issue. They are not helping the problem. Like they are still investigating the problem, still putting fire, putting fuel on it. So that message you give, sir. No. The Europeans should be, they should be expecting enough immigrants, not just the one that from Libya to Italy, to everywhere now. The one that will come is going to, that is
migrants,
millions of Nigerians will come to their land.
All those countries looking for who to kidnap. Kidnapper and slaves will overrun your land. Let them not worry. You see, when I see
let them not worry.
Looking at them.
Really, really. And again, for those of Igbo, where they see other one again, the one you call idiot, also joke. Oh my God, I want that for laugh. Anyway. They should be waiting. That is, they should wait. Since they don't want to do anything, they are afraid they are afraid to be alone because they know that they will not all those corruption, all those stealing, and all that they are using Nigeria to steal. When Biafra comes, they will not see those kind of thing again. They will not do things like that again. So they want to remain in one Nigeria. They don't want to have change. They don't want to change at all. They just want to remain so that they will be stealing because they know if Biafra comes, everything will change. The system will change. You can't even take a penny out of the state treasury. So for that, they don't want Biafra to come, but with this war that they are instigating, this war that they are pushing people to the world, when this war come and when this war starts, Chukwukiga Biama, you bear me witness that is going to start in their home. Everybody will abandon Europe and fight that war. God in heaven bear me witness that I will not be in Europe sleeping while Biafra is at war to restore Biafra. God in heaven bear me witness for what I'm saying this night today, that yes, everybody will come home to fight that war, because I rather die while restoring my own country than be in my bed, just say person sleep, he die. Which kind of explanation I won't give God? What did I tell God? What did I want to tell God? When I kill me, I sleep, I die. I not fight for my rights. I not fight for my freedom. I not do anything just like that. It better make I die for that front wall while trying to restore my country than to say I die a coward. And I'm not a coward. I will never die a coward woman. So I will die while struggle to get my country. So if they are there listening to me, let them listen with their 2 ears. Let them hear us, because, or better still, they should pack their load, pack their baggages, and leave that Imo state, leave Biafra land, and go and meet them in North to do their one Nigeria and start doing their killing and dividing. Since they refuse to talk, they refuse to do something, they refuse to protect the land. No. So I thank you for the message that you send the Europeans. The Europeans, so I thank you so much. And none of them will ever say, leave our land, come off our country, go back to your country. Where they open their eyes, the country is sinking every day.
Today, the United Nations is saying they are deciding who to send help to and who not to send help to. But this is just little country. Thank you very much. We must continue. Of course, our leader made simple request: conduct referendum. They say no, a call for referendum is a call for war. No problem. I will be going to my daddy in the Lord. Are you there, sir? Can you hear me?
Yeah, Reverend, I'm here.
Good evening, sir, from here. Go ahead, please.
Thank you very much, Reverend. Greetings to all Biafrans. My name is Obidio Bieno. I'm calling you from Los Angeles. Reverend, thank you for what you're doing for us. I listen to as much as I can most of the time, and I like to allow our people to come here and speak to one another so that we can really understand how deep we are in a mess and then find a way out. And this evening I was listening as usual, and I heard the sister, the previous caller, who mentioned Manyangwa. And I say I want to reference her because, you know, people say that abato nkatadio nyoya masisi wuliteko yisie no. Translate, if somebody is sick and you saying something that they likes, he will ask that his head be raised. This is Igbo adage, so sometimes it doesn't translate as much as you want to project it out there. But I am from Oba. Oba is in our nature province. So when she mentioned Manyangwo, that awakened my spirit to call him, she said things that you can get derived from the Manyangwo. But I'm here to add some more. And my sister, if you are listening, remember this Manyangwo serves a very great purpose for pregnant women. As a matter of fact, any woman that is pregnant towards the third trimester, they will provide this Manyangwo for her to enable production of breast milk and all, to help her even to carry that baby without too much pain. So there are so many benefits. Of course, I remember when you talked about the kaikai that is derived from Manyangwa, and I live to see a lot of people who were enjoying that hot drink, and it kept them too long because that's one of the things you present to the older people.
The kaikai, my grandfather lived for almost 146 years. He got to a stage he couldn't eat again. The only thing that he could take is banana. And so he spent like almost 2 years feeding on banana and hot drink. Nothing else till he died. Almost 2 years. Only banana and hot drink.
Yeah.
For almost 2 years. And he didn't die the time he died. His first son was like about 98 years and died. So he said he can't bury his children. That is how he tortured himself till death. He was not sick when he died. But when the first son died at the age of 90 something, he tortured himself to death. But the amazing thing is that his brain did not deteriorate. His brain was as smart and sharp as any other young man. Go ahead, please.
Yeah. My brother, just the Kai, talking about the Kai and the modern Hennessy and all kinds of brandies that we are exposed to here that is killing a lot of what's high content of sugar and everything, even as harsh as it may be, the sugar content embedded in these drinks are killing some of us and causing liver problems. That's just one of the things that the sister mentioned. And I also want to allude to what she said about going back home and looking at where she went to school. It was just bush. Bush is everywhere. And that's what we live to see today. As much as we claim that we have political elites and leaders at home, even the local government chairman, all the way to the state assembly, to the federal, if there's anything like that. All these people are just walking around deceiving people, collecting money and spending. And that brings me to this superficial idea that when I came to the United States, I saw pouches of different organizations here. I thought they are really making a good impact. I joined. It was always deliberation on what can be done at home. Building hospitals, I know that we, the Oba people, we built hospital at that time, and they handed it over to the federal government. I was one of the ones that objected that they should not hand it over to the federal government because, judging from their antecedents, there's nothing their hands are in that makes sense. We also had the vigilante, and every Obaman who is listening now knows what happened to those boys and how they were killed just one morning and they all passed away. And thinking about all these things, it still baffles me. It's still amazing. I can't fathom the fact that our people are still here. Just for now, they just return back home. In the next few months now, they'll be having different conventions where they will be, wearing long gowns and claiming of what they want to go and do at home. And one time I asked somebody, and she was telling me, hey, the last year we shared backpacks to the children back home. And I was like, oh my God, the backpacks you share to children at home. And, the reason why it's a point I want to share today is how we have been all these years, how we are trying to solve our problems superficially, okay, and not looking at the fundamentals of what is happening in our land. I remember those days when we went to high school or secondary school. Most of the schools in existence there were built by people we know about them. For instance, Merchants of Light School was built by Oli, okay? And then we have Wafo Reason, in there we have Okongu Grammar School, and so many other schools. Even Chigas was built by Umezu, okay? And here today we have all these criminals running around and around pretending to be leaders. And people, the accomplices in diaspora, are helping, to accommodate them. Nobody sits together here to ask questions, to form a strong political party, to ask these fools who say their leaders are home, what are they doing with the money that they are being allocated to? Okay? And then all of a sudden, now we don't even have nowhere, nothing. Health centers that are all over the place that people can run to. In every health center, they will have the midwife, they will have the dispenser who treats wounds and everything. The midwives taking care of women. I mean, where has our mind really gone? And looking at the whole thing, we find out that it's a systemic problem. And this is why I really appreciate Mazen Nandekano for trying to resolve these things from the root, to pull off the roots of this problem. Because the government policies does not allow us to do anything, and there's no way you can do anything, even if you are here in the United States, you are here in Canada, trying to amend these things by your seasonal, what is it called? Seasonal conventions, and trying to go and give students forms or give a zinc over a stool or do all these things for people at home. It's just a superficial approach. Why can't we all come together and support this project and extricate ourselves from these idiots so that we can go back and fix our land? Mercy, I know you are about to close, so I'm not going to continue, but that's just what I want to put in here for our people who might be listening, especially the ones that are in diaspora. It is time for you to come out in full and support this project. People here in the United States, people in Canada, we have family coming up all over. We have family in Brazil. Uruguay is coming up. Ecuador is coming up. We're looking on to Trinidad and Tobago. Wherever you are, all you got to do is to join, make your payments, take the oath of allegiance, and we can work in synergy with our brothers back home and support what we're doing. Once again, I want to thank you for what you're doing. Remember, on the 14th, we are going to bury our mothers. Listening, but I know you guys got the logistics. Thank God for everything that He's doing in the life of all Biafrans. I want to tell you once again, before I leave, Biafrans, in all that you do, stay where you are. Remain resilient. Remain truthful in all your undertakings. And more importantly, remain humble. For God already here, He is driving this restoration home. Thank you, my Reverend.
Thank you,
may
sir.
God keep and sustain you until Biafra comes and beyond.
Yes,
thank you very much,
thank
my brother.
I truly appreciate, sir. Well done, sir, and good night from here. Hopefully, this is where we draw the curtain for this evening segment. I must call on you, Biafrans, anywhere you are in Nigeria, anywhere you are outside Nigeria. This is the time for us to show unalloyed support, not like Mbaka Ono, unalloyed support, total support. The king must be buried. Everybody are coming to bury the king of Afari Beku. With the queen of Afari Beku, no idiot can stop us. There is something they always do. They will mob us. Nigeria will mob us. When I say Nigeria will mob us, Yoruba, Wosa, Fulani, they will team, they will mob us, harass us, we run away. That is why they keep doing it. Can somebody tell me why Nigeria should deploy battalion of terrorists to Umuahia? Can somebody tell me why the governor is not talking? Can somebody tell me why the police commissioner will be threatening us? Can somebody tell me the same day they will be initiating Omotekon? Yoruba will make law that will govern Omotekon. They are not sending battalion there. Most of you don't know. While we are burying the king, Yoruba will be initiating Omotekon. Awusa Fulani will be initiating Alahaji Dambro Wakashege security outfit. Who are these people? I say to you again, those of you, I call you idiot. That does not mean I'm insulting you. We are all animals. In biology, they say some are higher animal and the other one is lower animal. Idiot is a name of animal with a very tiny eye. In other words, you are visionless. You sign on to protect the people. And some lunatics are sending you to come and kill the people. You are now burial people, undertaker. Has Nigerian army become undertaker? All of you now gallivanting everywhere, no more here, doing ahua, 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 ahua. I'm sorry for all of you. This is the beginning of your disgrace and humiliation. All road will lead to Umuahia. 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 There are people that are mad. People who can cure madness. All road will lead to Umuahia. There are people who say they are mad. Those of you who cure mad people, all road will lead to Umuahia. And those of you, wait behind. Wait behind. Because some of them will run out of Abia State. Wait behind. Anywhere they are running to, you will get our own signal. They are sending signal to stop burial. You kill the people. You don't want us to bury them. Heaven and earth will judge against all of you. Hopeless, useless animals. In your mind now, as a military man, your nation, your country sent you to kill innocent civilians. With all those sophisticated weapons, military hardware, your country asked you to kill a cross-section of your supposedly country. You should be ashamed. Is that what you signed up for? Look at how you people have reduced yourself. I used to love army. Look at how you people have reduced yourself. Because with the mentality I know Nigerian security agent, I can never be this, nor encourage my children to be that. I cannot. It's unfortunate one of my brother work with all of you idiots. I don't even talk to him. If he's listening now, he's part of the Ahua. The day he joined, I can't decide for him because we all have to answer our father's name one day. I let him go. I told him, if you want to join these terrorists, understand our relationship has been severed. He moved ahead. I was advised not to stop him. He would have listened to me. But we all come to a stage we make decision. Today now he's doing Ahua. We don't see Ahua plus all those things they do. We don't see different type. Please, on that day, dress normal as a Nigerian army. Come and drink. Those of you who want to see me, you will see me there. Drink, see me, greet me. Oh, African rep. I'll be there. I'll greet you. All of us will chat. Snap me, go. After burial, you can come back. Anumano. But there you make him. You see me, you make him, you will see him. You people, you think we are afraid? Our duty is to inform our people about what is going to come. And then when it is done, we will march to Sokoto. Forget about Biafra land, we leave it for you. We will go to Sokoto and we shall come back to Biafra land. And when our leaders say that he will go to Abuja and bring back Buhari head, why are you people running up and down all the way to Afari Beku? You had waited till that court day. Of course, Buhari is dead. It is Jubilee head that would have come with us. We are Biafrans. We are Biafrans. We are Biafran before British government came. We are Biafran during the amalgamation. We remain Biafran during the independence. During the war, we are Biafran. And the moment of emasculation, we are Biafran. Until today, the day of uprising, we are Biafran. And very soon we shall soar on the wings of civil disobedience of his highest order. We still remain Biafra. Whether anybody like it or not, we are Biafra. And we shall remain Biafra forever and ever, for all eternity. And there is no idea of changing. Some people will think, oh, let's do it. We're going to cool them down. We're going to settle them. God will punish all of you. The matter starts because we are Biafran. The matter continues because we want to remain as Biafra. And the matter will end, and we will be Biafran. Nigeria people, let us go. Biafran saboteur of one Nigeria, let us go. Take your one Nigeria and go. Yoruba, take your one Nigeria and go. Fulani Hausa, British government, take your one Nigeria and go. Let Biafra 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 go.
We are Biafra. We love Biafra. We are Biafrans. We love Biafra. I say we are Biafrans. We love Biafra. We are Biafrans. We love Biafra. We show the whole world how much we love Biafra, our beloved father's land. We love and cherish. We will show the whole world how much we love Biafra, our beloved father's land. We love and cherish. Biafra's story is the most touching and painful story in the world. Biafrans have been killing every day and night, but nobody is talking.
everywhere silent. Oh, we should be ashamed of ourselves. Hey, we said we are Christians, but we do nothing to help the Biafrans. When they are killing Biafrans, we've done nothing to help them. Whether you help or not, we Biafran, we stand and protect our land because we love Biafra and we will die for Biafra. Oh, we are Biafran, we are Biafran, we love Biafra, we love Biafra, our father's land. We love and cherish. We love and cherish. We are Biafra. We are Biafra. We love Biafra.